Although businesses constitute three elements, which is input, process, and output, just having input and substantial process can also be considered as a business. In such cases, it is important to check if that input and the process is critical to produce the output. That is, it is not just the asset acquisition. If it is so, then you'll have to check whether it includes the workforce and other inputs. If that is also true, then it is a substantial process and it can be considered as business combination. Ind AS 103 will be applicable. Now, if the input and the process is critical to produce output, but there is no employees or no other inputs available, then it is not a substantial process and it will come under asset acquisition. If the input and the process is not very critical to produce an output, then it is not substantial process and once again it is only an asset acquisition. Let's try to understand this with the help of an example. An entity acquires an equipment and a patent in exchange for 1000 crores cash and land. The fair value of the land is 400 crore and its carrying value is 100 crore. Fair value of the equipment and patent are estimated to be around 500 crore and 1000 crores respectively. The equipment and patent relate to a product that has been recently commercialized. The market for this product is still developing. How should this be accounted for? Is this just an asset acquisition or does this constitute a business and is it a business combination to be recorded under Ind AS 103? Let's find it out. This example clearly tells us that there is an input and the process for the business, but the output, which is the product, it is recently commercialized. So there is no actual output yet in the market. It is still developing. So here the consideration that is paid is mainly for that input, which is equipment and the patent, and hence this is an asset acquisition and it cannot be considered as a business combination. We can easily identify whether it is a business or an asset acquisition with the help of the concentration test. As per the concentration test, if the fair value of the gross assets is concentrated in the fair value of single identifiable asset or similar identifiable assets, then the concentration test is said to be met and it is an asset acquisition and not business combination. So in our example, the equipment and patent which totals to 1500 crores and the consideration paid is around 1400 crores. So this consideration is concentrated on the assets which is 1500 crores. Therefore, this is an asset acquisition and not business combination.